What's that? Another cold open? Of course it is. Just turn that down a little bit. Is the mic on? Yes. Hopefully everything's working fine, because I'm not going to re-record it. Oh, that's got up a bit. So, I've not done any more of the expedition, but I have gone on and done a bit of grinding to make some money. I'll explain that in a minute, but what it is there's a couple of trade loops. So with the 3 million, I ran a few of the trade loops as I've explored a decent amount of systems now. So still in the old ship. That's not that one. Still not really started phase 3. It's just done phase 1 and 2. But did grind up a fair chunk. Actually got up to about 65 million, but I made a couple of cheeky purchases as planned. It's one of those things you play for hours, literally probably 5, and I was just trying to keep an eye out for nice ships. In my memory, I seem to remember there was a good one here that hasn't reappeared. I was hoping it might do. So yeah, most of you probably already know this, but for anybody that's curious, I'll probably mention in the time to make money. It's kind of simple as this. Each system down, you see in the bottom left, will have a trade emphasis, I guess you'd call it. And with that, they'll sell goods at a reduced price, and they'll want to buy specific goods at a much improved price. And it is a big difference. So if you do one system like these, I'll show you on the other side. So what are we talking about? We did bases, space stations. Yeah. So like here, this one's got a pick. I think I won't zap through. And a prosperous economy. It doesn't show it so well on here, but if you're on the big map, it's basically if it's got like a 3-star pick, 2-star pick, or a 1-star, or the various things. And if you go to one system that's like 3-star, and go to a trading post and buy all of their goods, and then maybe come back to the what would you call it, the space station, and buy their reduced goods, then go to the next one on the trade loop and sell those goods, you can turn probably 3 million into 8 million or something like that each time, depending on how many goods they have available. Maybe even more. But yeah, it took a few hours, but yeah, it's a good way of spinning around getting money. So I'll show you if I can get this to work. Yeah, so oh crap. There we go. That's what I want to do. So yeah, if you look on this, basically we're currently, so if I go, and it will show you these when you look at the galaxy map. In fact, you can filter the galaxy map to show these by color. So for instance, this is a scientific economy. So anything I buy in a scientific economy at a reduced rate and I go to a trading economy, I can sell at a profit, a massive profit. And then if I buy all of their cheap goods, you can take that to an advanced materials economy and sell all of that for profit, and then take the stuff from there to that. So there's like two loops on depending on what materials you have, like the inner loop between these three types of economies, and the outer loop, and the two don't really cross. Well, they cross over on all the other neutral materials, but on these super reduced commodities and inflated commodities, it's a very tight loop. It just goes around like this. So I ran that a couple of times, made a bunch of millions, and I ran that a bunch of times and made a bunch of millions, and it was kind of that simple. I'll put a link for this in the description. So if you are curious, I didn't make this. I can't remember, but I also can't remember who made it. I should probably have looked, but the link to their original Reddit and so on and so forth will be in the description. I doff one's cap to you, sir. You did an excellent job there. Really easy visually to see. Those colours under each of these correspond to the colours on the map. If you're looking at the worlds and you filter it by economy, the worlds change to match those colours. So, yeah, very handy, very easy to use, and like I say, you'll spin up millions very quickly. So, let's hide that away. Let's go. Okay. This one's wrong, yeah. So yeah, the original plan was I was just going to make a bit of money off screen, and then my projects were I needed to get a new ship, which I'm still looking for. Oh, that one's not mine. Somebody else's newbie, I think. Yeah, it looks like a stock starter. So yeah, the plan was to get a new ship, and I wanted to think about getting a freighter, and it would be nice to get a better multi-tool as well. So, just get away from all the starting stuff. So I kept an eye out to try and find a half-decent ship. And I did find one, and I bought it for 5 million. I think it was class A or B. So it's not perfect. But I thought that'd be a tide over. But I've still been keeping an eye out, trying to find, the one. But most of them always end up tend to be like this kind of Star Warsy, Halo-y look. And those I had this like half organic one popped in. I thought it was here, but either I'm unlucky and it's just not returned, or I don't think it was player ship. I felt like I looked at compared it. It was like 50 million, 45 million or something. But it was an S-Class. I was hoping we might get like an A-Class one. Is that a player? That's not bad, is it? Probably a player one. Yeah. Too good to be true. So yeah, the plan was to do that, and then the other was to do the freighter. Now, this is I've only started and been doing the expedition, so I wasn't sure it would happen. But as per if you're doing the main play, when you do 5 system jumps, you get attacked by pirates, and if you beat those pirates, the freighter captain will ask you to come over. And yeah, that happens when you're playing expedition too. So I've been offered a couple of freighters, and I've just been knocking them back. Then maybe 2 jumps ago, when I was thinking we'd have actually run through this, do a couple more cache routes, and then specifically try and get a freighter. about 2 stops ago. Quite a nice one came up. And I was like, it's going to come up. It's not super fantastic, but it's well, you'll see. I will show it in a bit. So yeah, I kind of got a freighter as well. So, oh, and a multi-tool came up that looked quite cool, so I bought that too. So I've kind of got everything we need for the minute, but I need to fit them out, change them over, and do that kind of cool stuff. Yeah, so just in one of the stations, again, same station where I bought the ship, and also happened to be the same system where I got the Dreadnought. If I'd have filmed that 20 minutes, it would have probably been one of the best 20 minutes on the video. But alas, that didn't happen. And because this is a live server, it was not going to be there if I didn't take it up. But, so lovely. So I'm going to go back to my base. I want to get new freighter kitted out, and I want to switch my ship over all at once, and probably want to go past the anomaly as well at some point to get some upgrades. So I think first things first, anomaly maybe. Yeah, normally. If I've got my salvage with me. Yeah, because this good ship has not returned here, so this is a bust. Yeah, so now I've got a freighter tow as well. But, so, yeah, it ain't super fancy, but I mean, I'm mostly trying to do this expedition. So I just wanted to get something, and and it will do. Okay, but yeah, I have a new multi-tool, but we're going to swap that over in a bit, and we have a new flame. We're going to swap that over in a bit. So the reason I think the anomaly is to buy some upgrades for the freighter. And then we'll bin off the old base and try and get everything in one place, and then it can follow us around, and then we'll start back up on the phases. So this video is probably just going to be now we've got the money, getting out all the stuff we got. So we'll start with the anomaly, I think. X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. No. I did have my salvage on me, didn't I? I'm not being a fool. Should have. Yeah. No. No, I don't. I am being a fool. No way around that. So I have to go back to my base to get it. Because you can't jump in the anomaly, can you? It's got the big system gate, I think. Pretty pelican looking things. Now, if I remember, I think the way the storage works is you can have a storage, like a zero storage container on any base, and it'll have the same stuff in it, whichever one you're at. I think either Either that, we're going to be doing a lot back and forth. I'll have to get teleport sorted. So, like, that's and a 0, but what I'm after is, how many have I got? 16. Could do probably with getting more, but that's not going to happen right now. Also figured out what I do with those, but I'm not going back to the base quite yet. I'm going to need these with me, do I? And what do we got? Personal. I need to put this stuff on. That's cool. We'll take those. I don't know if I can use that or not, but we'll take that. And we're not going to do the multi-tool. So, where do I park there? Yeah, this planet's quite nice for resources, but I'm not super keen on the monochrome and the continual radiation. I don't need to be going up super high. I'm assuming I can get the research done here. I can't see why I couldn't or shouldn't. Boom, boom. This is probably not the right one. Nope. racing this year. Oh, it's gotcha. Not a terrible thing to have, is it? That was a bit of a bust. I thought there was more stuff with freighters. I don't want to spend that. It's not. Got more of that open than I thought I had. Again, I'm going to leave that for next. I don't even know if I've got anything to craft. I think I've got all of this open. Yeah, that's the fancies. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Bit of a bust. Probably didn't need to do that. Let's go to the freighter. We'll bring the freighter up and then we'll start to figure out what we can build in there. Maybe. Ah, there we go. Skadoosh. Let's go and figure out what we can do with this bad boy. I've got a crew of other like-minded warthog-looking men, it would seem. That was a coincidence. I didn't. Crew stayed on. I guess they did. Fleet. Oh. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, see, I thought there was a bunch of stuff like this. So what? Oh, I can only do one. You got to do a lot of salvage for good modules. Oh my, this could get expensive real quick. I need a teleport, don't I? So it's going to be that one. Next problem is where am I going? Oh, cool. Never knew that did that. Just a bunch of Argo ships on there. Yeah, right. Amino chamber and antimatter. Can I make an amino chamber? I can. Alright. Might even have to make a shopping list for this. No, that's not what I want to do. It's Z, isn't it? I want to get a teleport chamber. So I need 3 antimatter, 1 amino chamber. Alright. Where's my ship gone? There she is. To base. I thought I was going to absolutely shank that. Slightly inconveniently far. Okay, so antimatter. I'm going to make some more antimatter. Some needed ammonia, so I'm going to take it. What else? We need some points. Condensed carbon, I need some of that. Got some of that. Dust, got some of that. Salt chlorine? It is. Might as well get 80, I suppose. Oh, that was a miscalculation, but never mind. We need metal plates was one. D. So I want it's chromatic metal, which is because it's sitting in there. Now, what was the third thing? What was the other thing? I can't remember what the other thing was. It's not going to hurt to basically try and empty this, is it? Definitely of all the useful stuff. Oh, it's silver. Was it silver? Gold. Pretty sure I got everything I need. Just keep the fingers crossed. Oh, I'm upside down. I think there's an auto landing thing. Excellent. Alright, so if it'll let me, I'm just going to put it slap bang there. Z. Oh. Bingo bongo. Should sort out all my back and forths. Storage. It is. So that's both my storages up. Oh, that makes life a lot easier. Stay there. Let's not go crazy just yet. Oh no, wrong one. One. Up. Righty. So now it's more of a question of... I did want to rename the ship as well, didn't I? Let's do that. Greetings, interloper. Why do I rename it? Do I do it myself? I have a frigate. Did not know I got a frigate. Sweet girl. Not what that. Can I rename it? Ah, there she is. Oh, pleb 1, I think. Gotta aim high. So, that's good, that's good. What do we want to next? Not fussed about that. Not fussed about that. Not fussed about any of those. I can command the fleet up front, so... Oh, no, I think this one does the missions. How do you do that? Not that bothered. Don't need those. I don't have any Fecium. That sounds pleasant. What am I missing? Warp cells and ionized cobalt. I feel like I have some ionized cobalt. I do, but not enough. But I can. Exosuits. Maybe just let that run till I run out of juice. Only just noticed that. Not super keen on having that right there, but never mind. We'll not worry about it for the minute. Might reset it all and do it again, but we'll see. Well, for practical purposes, we just want to get the last couple of bits. Hook it up. So, good. I need warp cells. 3 warp cells. Three of them. And then means I can now said oh actually I can build inside. Do I have to pay for a door? I'm confused. Say toggle edit. Let's delete X. I don't know, that's better. That's better. Poop. Even get some good prices. that goes anywhere, it should probably be near the near these bad boys. All right. Oh, I haven't researched that yet. Have I got that? Okay. Can't argue with that. Put most of this stuff down. I need that. No, I need the oxygen, but the rest probably not. I'm going to keep the rest on me for now, because I should have access to that throughout the ship, which is good. So, next. That's all Minotaur stuff. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. That's all that. That's crap. Can I salvage that? There's a way of salvaging that kind of stuff. I can't remember how to do it though. Anyway, we're going to pick them all up because I'll explain in a minute. That's one Minotaur. As well. That's exosuit. I think that's some ships. I think that's Minotaur. That's ships as well. Alright, so first thing that isn't changing is my exosuit. I don't even know if you can upgrade an exosuit. It shows how much I know. have 2 of those either. I'm going to be blasting through the air. Okay, next, multi-tool. Now, oh. Oh, I still haven't finished fitting that. That's bad. So you'll leave something on that. What's it? Need 1 contributor, 2 more magnetic resonators. Already forgotten. That's how sharp a brain I've got. And then I need 2 of those. Okay. Now. That's the new and improved. So, we're going to do E. So we'll hit the scatter blast and then we'll go. Pull that there for the minute because I don't know what it does. Don't need right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, well, yeah, scanner package. Don't need that. What's this one? It's good. That's redundant also. Apparently didn't do any harm. I just don't know what any of those do, so we'll leave them open there for a minute. The terrain manipulator. Basically, that's just not doing anything, is it? I think it's a cheapie anyway. I'm just gonna take it off. I've installed that and I don't have that either. What was the last one? Pulse splitter. Well, extreme power upgrade to the pulse splitter. I don't have a pulse splitter either, so I'm going to store that for the minute. Take that one. Put that one back away. I'm going to sell all of those. We'll do something with those in a bit. Yeah. $10,120. Spicy. And I haven't even started to like intentionally upgrade it, so that should be pretty good. Next up was. Sorry, do I need to be down there? So, keep it all on the exosuit for the minutes. Operator. Yay. There's probably a better way of doing this. Oh, it's a keeper, isn't it? That stays with it. So now, what's this? X. Not let me do the ships. Might as well go down and take a looky-see. I think there's a terminal right next to it. Ah, there's the old. Oh, I thought I could just call it in. Must be a way to do it from here, surely. Surely. Says it's already here. That's the ship I bought on the cheap. I thought that looked alright. I don't know what the cockpit's like. Mostly keeping my fingers crossed. Better. None of those red arrows. Alrighty. Not sure about that though. That was the only thing that was making me go, But hey ho. So. What do we got? Alright, let's see what we got. I think I've got another shield upgrade, so I'll leave that there. That's a good D. Too much. Get shot at. That is the worst one, isn't it? Yes. Bum, 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 bum. That's a freighter upgrade. Okay, so all of that, apart from that. So we'll go play with that in a bit. I ran all the way up here just to realise it's right there. I can stay there for the minute anyway. This should be...
Technology recharge.
Right. So I've got a spanky new multi-tool. Spanky-ish new ship. I do feel like I should try and get some improvements for the guns. Not much I could do with the exosuit from that. A bunch of shit I need to sell, basically. So yeah. Oh, basically it's just been me. You've been staring at me going, but yeah. So the next, where are we gonna go? See if we can figure out to sell those quick. I've got a transport. I'm going to scrap Pleb Town, so we'll just be going flying around on Pleb 1. I thought it listed the current station. I'm sure I've been to the current station. It doesn't really make any odds, does it? Is it here? No. Did you just do it in the inventory, actually? No. So, no, you don't discard it. Let's be away. Oh, sell maybe? It's not worth selling. No, I'm sure there's always scrapping it. And it'd be rude to fit out this ship and not at least give her a quick run around. So 373, that was quite a bit quicker. Oh, that's cool. It's not costing me any fuel to fly the, what do you call it? The quick engine. Weapons on it? No, just a photon cannon. I'd have to fit rockets if I want them, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like an upgrade. I can't remember what my old figures were, but I do feel like I got an upgrade there. Definitely on the maneuverability. Not sure on the other stuff. We'll figure that out. I might do some more upgrading anyway. But for today, it's almost an hour and a half. I'm creeping these things longer and longer. Oh, it does use some fuel. I wasn't sure for the supercharging it. The fact it's like some solar thing. I would have got away with that. No. Yeah, it's a cool little animation. I think that's what drew me to like. It was a similar-ish one. Oh, right. So, yeah, that's how I made my money. That's where I spent my money. And those are all the new toys, which we didn't really get a chance to play with, but I don't like the idea of doing 4-hour videos. Man gotta pee, man gotta eat. Preferably not the pee. But if you did stop by, thank you very much. If you can, give us a subscribe, be kind. And catch you next time as I fumble around trying to figure out how to pause this. Yes. Bye-bye.